to roll here and I'll jump on stage. There we go. So, welcome into the good old fashioned dislike podcast where dynasties never die and hate is an extreme word, but just barely. This episode is brought to you by Collision Auto Repair Services in Killen, Alabama. Football is a collision sport, but driving your car shouldn't be. When your car suffers from unnecessary roughness, be sure to call Collision Auto Repair Services in Killen, Alabama at 256 272 2007. And so we are going to be talking about our challenge, Ben and Travis challenge. The winner, the person who gets the most questions about the Super Bowl right, will win a special gear from benandtravis.com/store. This episode is also brought to you by The Adventures of Ben and Travis and the Worry Coaster. Pre-order your children's book now. And we'll be dealing with some mental health, trying to help kiddos deal with anxiety and worry. So we're here, as mentioned, to talk a little bit about the Super Bowl and our Pick'em Challenge. We're also going to pick the winners, but we're also going to look at some of the other questions surrounding Super Bowl 58. Be sure to make your comments down below, answer the questions. You can also click on the link to get the Google form to fill out, so you'll be entered to win free Ben and Travis merch, benandtravis.com/store. And so we're asking the panel of dislike that's been doing the dislike episodes since the beginning of the year. It's kind of sad. This is the last football episode before March Madness in March, and then we take a long break for football, college football, and pro football to start back. But we'll get to the first question on our panel that we ask our panel. And that first question is what will be the result of the coin toss? So in the comments, wherever you're watching, whether that's Facebook, YouTube, or this is posted on social media, or you guys over there on TikTok, feel free to answer. You going with heads or tails? Heads or tails on the opening coin toss? Ben went tails. I'm going heads. Will went tails. And Josh and Blake are both going heads out the gate for the Super Bowl. And just to let you know, our current rankings coming out of the conference championships, Will is 15-7 on his pick'em. Ben is second place, 13-9. I've climbed all the way back to third at 12-10. And then Blake and Josh are both at 500, tied 11-11. So who do you think's going to win? The coin toss is question number one. The official Ben and Travis pick is heads. The next question is, who's going to be the coin toss winner? The 49ers or the Chiefs? You can put that down once again in the comments. I'll flash your comments up wherever we are. We'll start with Ben again. He's saying the Chiefs are going to win. I'm going with the 49ers are going to win the coin toss. Will's going 49ers. Blake's going 49ers, and Josh is going with the Chiefs. That's Ben and Josh going with the Chiefs to win the coin toss. The official Ben and Travis pick is the San Francisco 49ers. The next question we have on the challenge, you can click that on the link if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook and join via the Google form, is will the national anthem go under 2 minutes, right at 2 minutes, or over 2 minutes, with Reba McEntire singing the national anthem? Ben said yes, it would go over 2 minutes. I went no, it will be under 2 minutes. Will said no. Blake said no, and Josh said yes. And so the official pick of Ben and Travis is that the national anthem will be under 2 minutes come next Sunday. The next question is will the first offensive play be a pass? Will the first offensive play be a pass? Once again, comment. Hey, Stacy Brewer, how you doing? Brewer Martin, excuse me. Sorry, Jonathan. Just talking a little Super Bowl. Will the first offensive play of Super Bowl 58 be a pass? Ben Hayes said no. I agreed. I said no. Will said no, but Blake and Josh both agreed that it would be yes. That makes the official Ben and Travis pick no, that it will not be the first offensive play will be a pass. The next question is, let's see, the next question we have on our challenge. So when we watch the live stream, when we live stream the Super Bowl, we have the Wheel of Will. And so, say one of the triggers for the Wheel of Will is a touchdown. So we spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, whatever terrible thing, run a lap, eat sardines, eat something with hot sauce, whatever falls on it, one of us has to do that feat from the Wheel of Will. And so the next question is who will have to suffer the consequences of spinning the Wheel of Will first? That will be determined by rock, paper, scissors. We'll each play rock, paper, scissors against each other. And the person who loses will be the first to spin. And so the options are Ben, Travis, Will, Blake, and Josh. And let's see. So I picked myself that I would be the first one. Ben picked Will would be the first. Will picked Blake. Blake picked me. And Josh picked himself, Josh. So the official pick of Ben and Travis is that I will be the first one to suffer the consequences of the Wheel of Will. And so that should be interesting. So on to the next question. The next question is, will the jersey number of the player that scores the first touchdown be an odd or even number? Odd or even number. First touchdown scored by a player with an odd or even number. And I'm going to go, and it's across the board, unanimous. The Ben and Travis panel of dislike. We're all going odd. It'll be a odd number. I mean, you factor in Christian McCaffrey, 23, Travis Kelce, 87, Brock Purdy's 13, Patrick Mahomes is 15. So it's a pretty good chance it's going to be odd there. But we went all odd across the board. So the next question in the challenge, will the first score of the game be a touchdown? Will the first score of the game be a touchdown? Ben said yes. I said no. Will said yes. Blake said yes. And Josh said no. So that puts me and Josh as the odd men out. And the official Ben and Travis pick is yes. The first score will be a touchdown in Super Bowl 58. The next question is, who will punt first? Who will punt first? Actually, the next question is which team will score first? Which team will score first? Ben, everybody went Chiefs. But Josh said the 49ers would score first. And so the official pick is that the Chiefs will score the first touchdown. Chiefs will score the first touchdown. All right. Let's see. Any comments out here? Nope. We'll make sure we stay on those. All right. Anything over here on TikTok? I don't see any answers. Give us your guesses, your best guess. All right. So now we go to who will punt first. Which team will punt first? Which team will punt first? 49ers or Chiefs? Let's see. Ben went with the 49ers punting first. I went with the 49ers, and Blake went with the 49ers, while Josh and Will went Chiefs. The first official pick of Ben and Travis is the first team to punt will be the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers. All right. So who will be winning at halftime is the next question. Who will be winning at halftime? Who do you think will be winning at halftime of Super Bowl 58? Anybody over there? Winning at halftime, we have Ben going with the Chiefs, me going with the Chiefs, everybody going with the Chiefs, but Josh Thorne. Josh Thorne's going to go with the 49ers winning at halftime. Winning at halftime. All right. The next question is, will there be any touchdowns scored by the defense or special teams? You know me, I love a pick six. I love a punt return for a touchdown. But my pick is no, there will not be a defensive or special teams touchdown. The only person to say yes on the panel was Ben Hayes. And so the official pick of Ben and Travis is that there will not be a defensive or special teams touchdown. The next question is, will there be a missed field goal in Super Bowl 58? Will there be a missed field goal in Super Bowl 58? And everyone, once again, says no, except Josh. Josh being the oddball tonight. I like it. Josh says there will be a missed field goal. The rest of us say no. So the official pick is no. Will there be an onside kick attempt in Super Bowl 58? Will there be an onside kick attempt? Ben said no. I said yes. Will said yes. Blake said yes. And Josh said no. The official pick of Ben and Travis and the panel of dislike is that yes, there will be an onside kick. The next question is, will there be, did we say a successful 2-point? Will there be a successful 2-point conversion? Somebody will get a 2-pointer in Super Bowl 58. Ben said no. I said yes. Will said yes. Blake and Josh both said no. So the official pick of Ben and Travis is that no, there will not be a successful 2-point conversion in Super Bowl 58. Take a break just a minute from the questions. Let you know we plan to live stream Super Bowl 58, at least our reactions to Super Bowl 58, along with the Will of Will. Be sure to tune in. Facebook.com/Ben and Travis. And of course, the YouTube page, wherever you're seeing this now, other than TikTok, sorry, we'll be streaming our reaction. So watch Super Bowl 58 along with us. Enjoy us spinning the wheel of will and suffering the consequences of that decision. So the next question is, which team will have the most total yards? All of us went Chiefs, except for Will, who says it will be the San Francisco 49ers who will have the most total yards. And so the official pick is the Chiefs, 4 out of 5 on the panel. The next question is who will have the most turnovers in Super Bowl 58? Which team will have the most turnovers? And we all went, let's see, 3 of 5 went 49ers. Myself, Blake, and Josh. Ben and Will went with the Chiefs on the most turnovers. Next question, which team will have the most penalty yards? Most penalty yards, Super Bowl 58. Let's see. All of us went Chiefs, except for Josh, who went 49ers. And so the official Ben and Travis pick is that it will be the Chiefs with the most penalty yards. All right. Who will throw more interceptions in the game? Who will throw more interceptions? The options are Brock Purdy, Patrick Mahomes, someone else, or they will be tied at the end of the game in turnovers. So most INTs, Ben said they would be tied. I said they would be tied. Blake said they'd be tied, and then Josh and Will both went with Brock Purdy throwing the most interceptions in Super Bowl 58. Most INTs. And so the official pick is that they'll be tied on INTs, with Brock Purdy being second place. The next question is the third and fourth quarters. Will more points be scored in the third or the fourth quarter in Super Bowl 58? And so every person on the panel unanimously picked there to be more points in the fourth quarter of Super Bowl 58. And so, man, that's a unanimous decision. Have we had one of those yet? I'm not 100% sure on that. All right. We're going to skip the winner pick until the end. Can't forget to come back and do that. So the next question we'll cover is which team will score last in the game? The 49ers or the Chiefs? Which team will score last in the game? I am rolling with the Chiefs to score last. And everyone else is going Chiefs but Blake. Blake seems to think the 49ers will be the last team to score in Super Bowl 58. Super Bowl 58. All right. The MVP, we are all unanimously, this probably gives away who we think is going to win, but we unanimously picked Patrick Mahomes to win the most valuable person of Super Bowl 58. And so we'll drop back and go ahead and pick our winner, since I basically just gave it away. And we are unanimously picking the Chiefs to win Super Bowl 58. And we have no idea what we're talking about. But it's hard to go against Patrick Mahomes, right? Like, how do you go against that guy? He's just, until proven otherwise, you can't go against Patrick Mahomes, right? Patrick Mahomes is the stuff. And, so to be the man, you got to beat the man. Woo! So the entire panel is picking the Kansas City Chiefs to win the Super Bowl 58. And we'll go over the final scores that we each gave. Let's see. Final score. Ben said 42-31 Chiefs. 42-31 Chiefs. I said 36-27 Chiefs. 36-27. Will went 24-17 Chiefs. Blake went 31-27 Chiefs. And Josh went 35-32 Chiefs. And the official pick, if you take the average of those scores, actually is 36-27 for the Kansas City Chiefs. And of course, really, the most important question of the whole entire evening is the next to last question on the questionnaire of Super Bowl 58. And this will be debated for the ages. How many times will Taylor Swift make an appearance on television? And the options are under 20 times, over 20 times, or 20 times right on the dot. So, how many times will Taylor Swift make an appearance on television? And I think this is specifically like in the stadium appearance, not a commercial, not a flashback, like in the press box, before the game, after the game, celebration. How many times, like in the press box, on location, will Taylor Swift be seen on the broadcast? And you can make your opinion known right now. Let's see. Andy Duncan, late to the party. Just filled out my pick'em. Way to go, Andy. Appreciate it, man. Andy's won some Ben and Travis swag before playing these little games. So he's got winning experience, and he says, go Chiefs. Go Chiefs. I don't know who I'm rooting for. Like, I guess the trendy pick is to pick the Niners because everybody's sick of Kansas City winning. But also, maybe Nick worked on me this way, but it's hard not to like greatness, right? I don't know if the Chiefs have been as good this year as they have in the past. But man, it's the winner's privilege. It's the winner's ability, right? It's not quite professional wrestling where you got to pin them 1, 2, 3, but you got to beat them. You got to beat the best ones out there. And so, we're rolling with the Chiefs. I don't know that our whole panel's really liking and happy about rolling with the Chiefs, but it is what it is. And so Super Bowl 58 next Sunday, San Francisco 49ers, Kansas City Chiefs. It's kind of sad to think about it. This will be technically the last episode of the good old-fashioned dislike for the 2023-2024 season. Lord willing, we'll be live streaming alongside you. You watch the Super Bowl at your house. We'll watch the Super Bowl all together with the panel, and you'll see our reactions to the game, spinning the wheel of Will. And so just as a sideshow to the actual main event of the Super Bowl, you can watch us eat sardines, get shot by Nerf guns, whatever else we come up with to be on the wheel of Will. So be sure to join us over at facebook.com/Ben and Travis, or if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe so that you get all of the notifications. And I've been trying to think of the golden dislike to wrap up our time together. And the golden dislike is, I guess, the direction of college football. Can I say that? Like, just the direction, and maybe just maybe I'm just being negative because Saint Nick is heading out to the pasture to retire. But man, I hope something gets fixed, something changes, something gets corrected, so that what I believe is the greatest sport on the face of the planet, college football, does not go by the wayside. But man, it has been a tremendous season of the good old-fashioned dislike. And I just appreciate all your support. We're number one on Good Pods in football podcasts. And that's, I know what that has to do with. It has to do with great people who listen and who share and who show us love all season, regardless of how we pick and how we root. And it's folks like Andy Duncan and Jeff Tabener and those guys who make this so much fun to do this podcast and to talk about football. So whoever you're cheering for in Super Bowl 58, we hope you have a blast watching it. Once again, join us as we live stream our reaction to Super Bowl 58, and we have to deal with the will of Will. That for now, that's it. Have a great night. Have a great week and enjoy Super Bowl 58.